Hello everyone. Today's quick demo is on how to finish up a portrait in simple pencil shading. If you can see in the next slide, here the drawing is already been, initial drawing of the features of the girl have already been done. And I'll be finishing up starting with the eyes. So we draw a tiny little circle in the middle of the eye that's very dark, leaving a tiny bit that is white. We shade in the rest of the eye and make sure that you're going to be outlining the eye rim. That is very important. Continue with shading around the eye, around the nose. Keep your strokes very, very small, very, very soft. Don't darken it immediately. The only dark places that you'll be putting in right now is obviously the lashes, the eyebrows. Starting with the hair now, we are giving a kind of a shape to the hair, shading in softly with the nose. Keep your pencil, again I will keep reiterating, keep your pencil marks very, very soft and keep them slightly blended. Don't keep them very dark. We start with shading the mouth now. If you can see, the lines are very, very close to each other, so they look kind of blended. You don't need to blend it otherwise. Leave a little white glimmer on the lips, on the top lips, and you will see when you start shading the bottom lip, I will be leaving a little bit of white there as well. So it just adds a kind of a luminescence or a slight shine to the lips where you leave the white, and then underline the edge of the lip to give it a little bit of depth. That kind of finishes off the lips very well. Keep adding soft strokes under the nose. The nose is a slightly it has to be changed. I will correct it in the next slide. But the nostrils especially, but what right now I'm doing is giving a slight shade to the nose. Yeah, so the nostrils are being slightly corrected. It's a slightly upturned nose, so you have the shades just below the nostrils. And okay, we are continuing with our eyes. Again, if you can see, it's very, very soft shading around the eyes, around the lips, around the nose. We are darkening the eyelashes and keep the lashes very small. Don't go making those long lashes. It doesn't look realistic that way. So if you can see, the main face is done. I'll start with shading bits of the eye where I feel where there is going to be a little bit of depth, and then we will move on to the hair. So under the eyebrows, just under the eyes, darkening the eyes again. And if you can see, the eyes have got a lot of depth now. And we start off with making the hair. Now, hair is very difficult for a lot of people, so just pay attention as to how I'm going to be shading the hair. I have already given the shape of how the hair is going to fall. Your pencil strokes have to match the strokes have to match the flow of the hair. I've done half of it, but if you can see, they are flowing. It's not like up and down. It follows the curve of the hair. You'll find a lot of flyaway, tiny bits of hair on the forehead where it gives a little whimsical look to it. Darken the hair in some places, especially around the face where it's going to be darker, like right now. And keep the hair soft. Again, follow the structure and the flow of the hair, and that just kind of gives a lot of volume, and the shading looks a lot more realistic. Here is the completed one. If you can see, the lights, the shades are soft and pretty, and the hair looks nice and bouncy. I hope you like it.